Hey, what's up everyone? It's Boss Don 2905 here, and today I'm going to show you how to get rid of scratches and nicks off of your devices. And it's pretty simple actually. And as you can see right here on my HTC One X Plus, I have tons of scratches. I actually bought this phone used and it came with these scratches, and it really bothers me. There's some that are pretty deep, like this one right here. It's pretty deep. That's the deepest one on the phone. The other ones are just like hairline scratches. So I'm going to show you how to remove those scratches with screen protectors. They actually remove the scratches because of the adhesive layer they have in them. Once you put it on top of the phone, they actually end up filling in those scratches and they end up disappearing. So to start off, you want to get yourself some LCD screen protectors, and I always end up getting them from eBay, and I actually get 5 because just in case you mess up the first time, you could use a second one. But I've actually gotten pretty good at it, and I've actually gotten to the point where I get no bubbles and no lint, but it's very time consuming to get it to that point. And I also get 5 just to have a few as a backup, and these are just from Hong Kong. There's no specific branding. The instructions, they're pretty screwed up. I already read them. The guy like messed up on the text. He put installation instructions all together and stuff like that. So you could tell it's from Hong Kong or China, wherever, Japan. Not a quality product, but 5 for $2.60. You can't beat these. So this kit brings a microfiber, well, I don't even think it's microfiber, but a little cloth, which I'm not going to use. Don't use these cloths that come along with that. I get the 5 screen protectors, and this one actually gives you a squeegee. This is pretty good when trying to get rid of the bubbles. It helps a lot. You could use a card, like a debit card or a MasterCard, anything like that. And I'm also going to use an Oakley cleaning kit for glasses. This brings a liquid cleaner, lens cleaner that you would put on your glasses, and then a really nice microfiber cloth. And you want to make sure your microfiber cloth is really clean, because if your microfiber cloth has dirt on it, lint and all that stuff, it's going to get on your phone once you start wiping it. So you want to start off by spraying your phone, not excessively, to get that screen really nice and clean. You just want to see scratches. You don't want to see any smudges, no dirt, no nothing. So I'm just going to spray. One spray is good enough, and just spread it around and clean it up real good, removing all the smudges, getting any dirt that's on there that's stuck. And the best way I found to like look if you have smudges or any other little things on your phone is to reflect light off of the screen and then just look at the reflection. And I can actually see right now all I have is scratches on my phone, and that's it. Scratches and nicks and stuff like that. And I'm just going to explain the process that I use to actually get the phone without any bubbles or lint in between the screen protector and the phone. And usually the red side is the side with the sticky side. So you want to remove the red side, but before you start doing that, what you want to do is make sure the screen is really clean. Like, I probably spend 15 minutes just making sure the screen is really clean, and also make sure you're in an area where there's not a lot of lint or dirt and stuff like that, anything that could get on the screen and damage your process of installing the screen protector. So what I do, I take about 10 to 15 minutes just making sure the screen is clean, because lint just drops out of nowhere. Once you peel this adhesive side, lint is going to be attracted to it. So what I do is just make sure my phone is super clean, so as soon as I remove that adhesive layer off of the screen protector, I could just apply it on. But it's very hard, and it takes a lot of time just to get the screen really clean and not have lint on there. And that's the hardest process of making sure you don't get any lint or bubbles because of dirt on there. So I'm just gonna take my time and apply the screen protector. But the way I do it is I remove the whichever is the sticky side. In my case, it's the red side. So I remove the sticky side, and then I peel it just a bit up to like up to here. I peel it off up to here. That's about 1/3 or 1/4. And then you start applying, you start aligning it there, and then you just little by little you're taking out the protective film that allows you to stick the screen protector onto the screen until it's perfectly lined up and it looks good on my phone, and I am happy with it and I'm pleased. But like I said, the hardest part is just making sure your screen doesn't have any lint and applying the actual protector on in time without letting any lint get in between there. And that's why I don't peel off that protective layer off for the screen protector immediately. I do it little by little as I apply the screen protector onto the phone. And what this does is minimize my chances of having any lint or dirt in between the screen protector and the phone. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take my time and use that technique that I was explaining, and then once I finish with that, I'll explain the rest of the process that I do. So I actually ended up getting the screen protector on perfect without any lint or dirt under the screen on my first try in under 2 minutes. And that's because I have experience. Like, I've actually installed screen protectors on iPads, and that's, you know, a larger screen surface, and it's harder to get no bubbles and no lint on that. But this is very simple for me, and I actually ended up getting no lint or anything under the screen protector. But I do have bubbles, and that's gonna happen. That's common. So what I'm gonna do is get rid of the bubbles with the squeegee. And if you don't have a squeegee, like I said, you could use a card, MasterCard, any type of card, any card, like maybe a Subway sandwich card or anything like that. And another thing is, when you're cleaning the screen to apply the screen protector, make sure you go in one direction. Do not, when you clean it, when you're cleaning off the smudges, you could swirl it and take off all the dirt and all that stuff. But once you start removing lint and dirt, do it in one direction. Make sure you're always going in one direction from top to bottom, because that way, if you're going like this, the dirt you're pulling this way, and then you pull it back, you're just pulling that dirt and spreading it around. But the best way I found to clean the screen, to remove the lint and dirt that just happens to fall when you're right before you're gonna install it, is just to go in one direction and keep going in that same direction, so that the dirt that's already on the microfiber won't keep dropping on the screen. So I haven't removed the second side, as you can see, and you don't want to remove it right away. If you have bubbles, you want to get rid of these bubbles. Here's another tip. Right before you're gonna get rid of the bubbles, even though you have this protective film on top of the screen protector, I would recommend using the little pouch that the screen protector comes in, just to put it on top for added protection. Because even though this not maybe that sharp, it can still scratch, and sometimes it could actually go through the protective film and onto the screen protector if you do it hard enough. So I just like to take the little pouch that it comes with when I'm about to remove the bubbles and just put it on top. And when I'm going to remove the bubbles, I just use it like that, so for added protection, so I won't mess up the screen protector. Because the whole point here is to remove the scratches, and that's what we're trying to do, even off of the original phone screen, and that's what the screen protector is going to help with. So I'm going to take the squeegee and I'm going to push all the bubbles to the corner of the screen. And that big bubble went away. The big bubbles are easy to get away, but the smaller ones are a little bit harder. So I have one here. You can see that. I have one there, a little tiny one there, and a big one up here, and a medium one up there. So you're usually going to get it around the corners. And sometimes if dirt gets under there, you're gonna see this little tiny speck, and right under the speck you're gonna see a bubble around it, and that's how you know you have a little piece of dirt under your screen protector. And it sucks because that will not go away even if the layer inside the adhesive inside the screen protector actually dries out. It won't go away. So, and in that case, if that really bothers you, I would recommend just using a different screen protector, and that's why I ended up getting 5, but I actually ended up getting this one on perfect with my first shot. So I'm just gonna push these bubbles to the corner, and that's kind of what you do. So I'm gonna come back when I push all these bubbles off to the corners. So now I removed all the bubbles off of the screen protector. I have no bubbles, but if you look at my edges on my screen protector, you can actually see that they're not fully on, and this is because the screen protector is slightly lifted off of the screen. And a way to get rid of this is to continue with your squeegee or card, whatever you're using, and massage the edges until you minimize that separation. But you might still have it in a way it will actually end up getting rid of itself over time, and probably in a couple of days, maybe a week, the screen protector will actually fully attach itself to the screen, and you will not see any separation unless dirt gets under there, and that's what you want to really prevent. So that's why I actually massage those corners in as much as I can with the squeegee or card you're using, and I actually end up massaging the squeegee in. I find that helps a little bit, and I'm just gonna keep doing that for a while. So I'll come back when I'm done with that. So now that I've massaged the corners in as much as I possibly could and got them a little bit closer to the edge of the screen protector in terms of sticking on, you can see there's a little bit of separation. And like I said, as that adhesive layer in between the actual phone screen and the screen protector dries up, it'll actually just attach itself to the screen permanently. But the important thing is that I didn't get any lint or dirt onto the screen, and I'm going to remove now this protective layer of the screen protector now that I'm happy with my results. And you have to be careful that you don't remove the screen protector off of your phone, and I could already see that it did that. So there we are. And I actually ended up separating it a bit on this corner just by lifting up the screen protector. So what I'm going to do is just put it back on top a little and squeegee that area back on. If that happens to you, it might not happen to you, and then I'm going to gently remove the screen protector again, and now the screen protector is actually back on. I'm sorry, not the screen protector, the protective film for the screen protector, and now it's back on. And I'm just gonna massage these corners in with my finger, and I'm actually minimizing that line that is disconnected. You see that? That line is getting smaller and smaller, that bubble line. So massaging it helps in terms of separation. But if you look at my screen now, I have 0 scratches. That big scratch that was right here on this corner, it's gone. All the scratches on your screen are going to be gone. I just have dirt and lint on this screen protector now because of when I removed the protective film. But that's actually how I get rid of scratches on my phone screen. I actually put a screen protector on, and it actually works very good. And just to show everyone my skill level of putting on screen protectors, I'm actually going to make the screen white and you're gonna see no lint, no dirt in between my screen protector and my screen. So there's nothing, not a speck on my screen, not a piece of dirt, not a piece of lint, nothing. Just by following those simple techniques that I explained. Have a really clean microfiber cloth, a nice spray cleaner. I'm using the Oakley kit. You could get it at an Oakley store. And I just removed all the scratches off of my screen. And it's looking nice and crispy now. This is Boss Don 295, and that's how to get scratches off your screen.